Welcome back to the channel, Red Dirt Designs. On today's episode, we're going to be airbrushing this weeping angel. I start out with white in my airbrush here, and I'm just going to initially lay out all this image. I just want to use that as a reference, so I don't want to get too carried away with this. I'm just doing a light dusting. I'll do a few highlights just to give some of the contours, but mostly we're just trying to get something as a reference when I peel all this vinyl back. I'm airbrushing with an Iwata Eclipse HPCS for this project. I also have a custom micron there in the background in that red case, but I felt like I could get away with just my Iwata Eclipse for this one. Now we're ready to start peeling all the vinyl off the canvas. I'm going to use an X-Acto knife. I'm going to be very careful not to accidentally score the canvas. You can use a Cricut weeding tool if you'd like. With the white still on my airbrush, I'm going through here and I'm starting to take out some of the lines that were put in from the vinyl. I want to smooth all that out, and also I'm putting in some textures and highlights in some areas. Right here I must have accidentally peeled something I shouldn't have, so I'm just going to fill it in with black right there. Did it in a couple spots here. I'm just trying to make it all make sense. What I'm doing here is just mainly trying to get rid of all these really harsh lines, I need to soften everything. I want to make them look like feathers later on, so I'm just softening some of these really hard edges. With the white in my airbrush, I'm going to kind of add a curl to a lot of these feathers. I'm kind of just doing this to make it more of my kind of piece, more of my style. I want to put a little bit of my art into this. This came from a tattoo of another artist, and I just love it, and I think it's awesome already, but I'm just going to kind of add my own little flair to it. I'm also coming in here and putting a little bit of texture in these feathers. It'll look a little weird and spotty at first, but whenever I add the layers to it, it'll make it look more like a realistic feather. Now that I got all the details in there, and now I'm softly going over it and I'm dusting some white over it, and this is what blends it all together and makes it look like a real nice flowy feather. Now I'm going to put black in my airbrush again. I'm going to start adding some definition to this. I'm going to start bringing some feathers forward and setting some back. Just by coming back in there with some black, we can really start making this look three-dimensional. Got a little closer here so you can see some of these textures, and notice there's a lot of dagger strokes in here with the airbrush, and that's what really made the feathers look more textured and more realistic. I think it looks better than just having it look like a decal. Okay, now I've got this textured stencil. I'm just going to add a little bit of a backdrop. I'm trying to keep it very simple. I'm just going to add some textures around this. also going to add this textured stencil. And to seal and protect this piece, I'm using this Krylon matte finish over the top. I got this at Walmart for about $4.50. We're going to go ahead and put 2 coats on this. Here's a close-up of the finished project. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please smash that like button. Please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you can be aware of all my future videos that I'm going to be posting on here. If you guys have any ideas for videos you'd like to see me do in the future, please put it down in the comments so I can make videos just for you. Thanks.